Systems that prove compliance, more than just software. As we move deeper into Chapter 4, we now focus on the systems that bring everything together, transaction management systems. These platforms, such as SkySlope, Dotloop, and BrokerMint, are not just organizational tools. They are the broker's primary method of demonstrating supervision, compliance, and control. The Broker Audit Declaration, BAD, evaluates not only whether a brokerage uses a system, but how that system is configured, monitored, and enforced. ADRA is not concerned with the brand of software. It is concerned with whether the system supports compliance with Arizona law. Under AAC, R4281103, the designated broker must maintain systems that allow for supervision of all transactions. A transaction management platform is one of the most effective ways to meet this requirement, but only if it is properly used. This section builds directly on sections 4.1 and 4.2. Once records are retained and stored, the next step is ensuring they are properly tracked, reviewed, and documented through a system. Required system documentation: what must be captured? A transaction management system must be structured to capture all required documents and activities related to a transaction. It is not enough to upload a contract and call the file complete. ADRA expects a full, organized, and verifiable file. Required system documentation typically includes contracts and all addenda, agency disclosures and agreements, receipts for funds, inspection and due diligence documents, closing statements, communication related to material aspects of the transaction. For example, a brokerage in Chandler using SkySlope may create checklists that require agents to upload all necessary documents before a file can be marked complete. This ensures that nothing is missed and that every file meets compliance standards. Under ARS, paragraph 32.2.151.01, brokers must maintain complete records. The transaction management system is where those records are organized and verified. A common issue arises when systems are optional or inconsistently used. If agents are allowed to bypass the system or store documents elsewhere, the broker loses control and compliance risk increases. Tracking review timelines. Supervision must be timely. One of the most important functions of a transaction management system is tracking timelines. Supervision is not just about reviewing files, it is about reviewing them at the right time. Brokers should implement systems that track when documents are uploaded, when files are reviewed, when corrections are required, when files are approved or closed. For example, a Phoenix brokerage may require that all documents be uploaded within 72 hours of execution and that broker review occurs before closing. The system should track these timelines and create alerts if deadlines are missed. This aligns with AAC R4281103B, which requires active supervision. If a broker reviews a file months after closing, the supervision is ineffective. Timeliness is critical. A well-designed system ensures that issues are identified and corrected before they become violations. Electronic audit trails, the proof of supervision. One of the greatest advantages of modern transaction management systems is the ability to create an electronic audit trail. This is a digital record showing who did what, when it was done, and how the file progressed. An audit trail may include document upload timestamps, user activity logs, broker review and approval records, changes or revisions to documents. For example, during an ADRI audit, a broker in Scottsdale can produce a file showing that the contract was uploaded on a specific date. The broker reviewed the file within 48 hours. Corrections were requested and completed. The file was approved prior to closing. This level of detail provides clear evidence of supervision. Without an audit trail, the broker must rely on memory or incomplete records, neither of which is sufficient during an audit. This ties directly into ARS, paragraph 32.2.153, as failure to demonstrate supervision can lead to disciplinary action. Broker liability. When systems fail, no excuses under the law. One of the most important concepts in this section is that the broker, not the system, is responsible for compliance. Technology can support compliance, but it does not replace responsibility. If a system fails, is misconfigured, or is not properly used, the broker is still liable. Common system-related failures include missing required documents due to incomplete checklists, lack of broker review despite system availability, agents bypassing the system entirely, loss of records due to system access issues. For example, a brokerage in Mesa relies on a transaction platform but does not enforce its use. Some agents store documents in email or personal drives instead. During an audit, the broker cannot produce complete files. The issue is not the system, it is the lack of enforcement. Under AAC R4281103, the broker must ensure that systems are not only in place but actively used and enforced. A key takeaway: the system didn't catch it is not a defense. This reinforces a broader principle seen in cases like Jennings versus Lee. The broker's duty cannot be delegated to tools or third parties. Bringing it all together. Transaction management systems are the bridge between record keeping and supervision. They allow brokers to organize files, track activity, and demonstrate compliance in a clear and verifiable way. However, the effectiveness of the system depends entirely on how it is implemented and enforced. A strong system, combined with consistent oversight, creates a powerful compliance framework. A weak or unused system creates risk. As we move into the next section, we will examine file review processes and compliance checklists, taking system management to the next level of audit readiness. Online discussion. Why are transaction management systems critical for broker supervision? Answer: they provide a centralized platform for tracking documents, timelines, and broker review, allowing supervision to be documented and verified. What is an electronic audit trail, and why is it important? Answer: an audit trail is a digital record of all actions taken within a transaction file. It provides proof of supervision and compliance during an audit. Why is the broker still liable even if a system fails? Answer: because Arizona law places responsibility on the broker, not the software. The broker must ensure systems are properly used and enforced.